Very early on in life, I always have noticed eyes. There's a light in eyes and there's a darkness in eyes. And it's not like somebody has brown eyes. That's not what I'm talking about, dark eyes. What I'm talking about is the light or the darkness in the eyes. Like it is a spiritual darkness or a spiritual light. And I've always noticed it, and I've always been able to tell if a person was a good person or a bad person by the darkness of their eyes. So looking at a person in their eyes was extremely important for me to do. And people who do not like to look at you in the eyes, who are constantly looking away, constantly trying not to let you see their eyes, I have an issue with. Now, I know some people have confidence issues and then don't look people in the eye. When I was growing up, the people I was around didn't like for people to look them in the eye, so I learned not to do that. But it's something that we really need to do. It's important, and I'm going to explain to you why it's so important, because it's actually biblical. The eye, light and the darkness in the eyes. And if you can't see somebody's eyes, then you can't see the light and the darkness. Now, I'm not talking about somebody who's got dark eyes and somebody's got light eyes, because the color has nothing to do with it. It has to do with the light and the dark in the eyes. In Matthew 6:22 through 23, it says, "The lamp of the body is the eye. If therefore your eye is good, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eye is bad, your whole body will be full of darkness." Luke 11:34 through 35. "Your eye is the lamp of your body. When your eye is healthy, your whole body is full of light. But when it's bad, your body is full of darkness." Proverbs 15:30. "Light in a messenger's eyes brings joy to the heart, and good news gives health to the bones." 2 Corinthians 6:14. "Do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers, for that partnership has no relationship with lawlessness, or what fellowship has light with darkness." John 1:4 through 5. "In him was life, and that light was the light of all mankind. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. So what I'm talking about is, have you ever met someone who I met this person. I knew this person a long time ago. I knew this person for a long time. He had brown eyes. Not particularly real dark, but he had brown eyes. There was, brown eyes. He started practicing in the occult. And pretty soon his eyes went pitch black. I mean, black as night. And I knew instantly that the evil had came over him completely. He had fell into the evil. And he had been overcome by it. I have met other people whose eyes are light eyes, but there's a particular darkness about them that shouldn't be with light eyes. And it's not a darkness that I can actually explain by the color, because it's not by color. It's by definition. It's by light and darkness. It's the light in the eye disappears and it's dark. There is no light in the eye. And that's how you can tell if a person is dark. If they are practicing with evil, if they are walking with evil. And a lot of people kind of overlook that. They don't really pay attention. Always look somebody in the eye. Always pay attention to what kind of light they are bringing, or lack of light. Now, when people get older, they lose a lot of their light in their eye, but it's not that kind of darkness. It's more of a cloudiness. Like they're getting closer to the end. It's a cloudiness. But when people are playing with darkness, when they are playing with evil, when they are playing with entities that are not of God, they will get a darkness in their eyes, and they will lose the light that they carry. Everyone they're born with light in their eyes, but they will lose the light in their eyes, and it will overcome when they start following darkness, and the light will disappear out of their eyes, and it will become dark. I know that sounds really strange, and unless you've actually seen it or paid attention, you might not notice it. But I have noticed that even before I became a person who follows Christ. I didn't always follow Christ. I didn't know who Christ was until later in my life. But I have been around a lot of people who practiced occultism. I've been around a lot of people who went to the dark. And I have seen the change in their eyes from the moment, from before they went to the darkness to after the darkness. And there is definitely a change in the eyes. And now I have biblical confirmation to back it up. Discernment is something we're supposed to use. And looking into someone's eyes and seeing the lightness and the darkness is a part of the discernment. It is something that God gives us so that we can tell if somebody has went over to the darkness, if somebody has evil in them, if somebody is playing with Lucifer. This is how you tell. This is one of the telltale signs, not the whole entire thing, because people can wear contacts. People cannot look you in the eye. People, especially if they're walking on the darkness side, will wear contacts and will not look you in the eye, especially if they know you have discernment. If they can see the light in you, they will try to distract from you so that you can't see that they don't have any light. Whether they know it or not, they do this. It's instinctual. It's the demons within them. And I totally believe that if a person is walking in a dark spiritual path, you're going to be able to tell. First of all, from their eyes. Second of all, from their fruit. If they have no fruit of the Lord, they are not walking with God. And demons can see your light. And whether the person who's carrying the demons knows they're carrying the demons or not, the demon sees your light and will cause the person to avoid you, cause the person to not look you in the eye, cause the person to cover their eyes, glasses, sunglasses, contacts, not giving you eye contact. Those are telltale signs that this person has a demon in them. Telltale signs that this person is hiding a demon, whether they know it or not, because they don't always know it. A lot of people do. A lot of people feed the demons. A lot of people accept the demons, are okay with the demons, are comfortable with the demons, live and dwell with them. But there's a lot of people who walk around with demons and have no idea that they even have them. I hope this helps you to be able to discern a good person from a bad person. Now remember, it's not the color of the eye. It's the darkness of the eye and the light of the eye. Total different contrast. Has nothing to do with colors so much as it does with the darkness and the light. I hope that helps you. I hope I explain this well enough that you understand what I'm talking about, because it's a very, very important part of discernment. And discernment is what God gives us to help guide us through this world so that we do not get taken advantage of by the wicked. Anyway, God bless you and have a blessed day.